Hello people, this isn't a scratch card video today. If you do see this on your YouTube channel, it's not because I've shared it with my subscribers. The only ones that I do share with my subscribers are my scratch card videos. So if you are seeing this, I haven't shared it to you. That is just how YouTube suggests videos to you. This video is about the Fitbit app. Obviously, I've heard a lot of people getting a bit confused with the food in and how that works on the Fitbit app. As you can see, anyone who knows the Fitbit would know all of this. So some of it's personal, like my heart rate is my real-time heart rate now, so I'm quite happy with that. But today I just want to really concentrate on how the food in and food out and the calorie system works on the Fitbit. The one thing to remember is the way the Fitbit works is in real time. The numbers you're seeing at the moment, obviously I ain't had no calories at the moment, so you ain't seeing that, but the one underneath it, this is an important one, because once you've set up your plan, your food plan, what Fitbit does then is it studies how many calories you're burning each day, and then it starts giving you a number. Now this number here, 2,691 calories left. So what that means is I'm actually under my budget. I've went with the hardest one, which is 1,000 calories per day. But it doesn't mean I'm only eating 1,500 calories, because what I'm doing is a lot of activities to counter that off. Obviously it's only just coming up to a 7:45 now, so obviously that's an estimate saying well based on the last few days, we recommend that you're going to be if I didn't eat nothing all day, you can add an extra 1,000 to that, because obviously I'm on a plan that is 1,000 deficit. Now if you chose the plan of say 500 deficit and you had this number, you would be able to add that 500 to this number on this screen. It's a lot to take in when you're learning about it, but what we'll do now is I'll click on this one and we'll go into the food plan. That one's an estimate, and then you've got this other one down here which says you've got 392 calories left in your budget. That is right now. So right now I could go and eat 397 calories and I'd still be within my budget of 1,000 deficit for the day. Obviously what I'm going to do is I've just gone through that part with you. This is the other part to what you have to do now. So obviously all this is quite simple how to understand this. The design of the Fitbit is to get you in the zone, so then your body's getting enough nutrition to build the muscle to burn more calories, because the fat doesn't do nothing but drag you down. So that's why Fitbit wants you to hit the zone. They don't really want you to be how I am now, under all the time, because they look on it as you need muscle, you need to tone your muscle up in order to burn more calories. There is some research that I've read that does say extra muscle doesn't make a massive difference over days and weeks, but when you think about life, you know, over months it's going to make a difference, isn't it? Having that extra muscle is going to make a difference to your overall calorie burn over a year, let's say. The next plan is obviously these up here, that's a scanner. Some food will allow you to scan from the barcode, but in the UK is not, they haven't updated it enough, I don't think, and that does need some work. But then you have got your plus, so if I click on my plus, you will see all the latest food I'm eating, the recent stuff I've had, and then obviously custom. Custom is the key thing, because I would recommend that you spend the time adding your own food into your account, because once you've added it there, then it won't go away. It will stay there, and then if you ever have it again, all you'd have to do is go into your custom, bang. If it's a regular food that you have a lot, you wouldn't even need to go into custom. You can just go into frequently or recent, and it will be there for you. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to take you through. All you do is click on custom, and then this gives you the basics. But I would fully recommend that you also click on the simplify and go for the and start putting in these ones, because like the total fat, saturated fats are the main ones, and obviously your carbs and your protein, sugar and all that. Yeah, it's all important. So I would fully recommend that you take the time to do that, because it is very important for the next stage that I'm gonna point out to you now. For the purpose of showing you what's next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add one of these meals. So I'll just click on that, and then obviously I'm not having this. This is just a guide. So you put it in what day it is, what time it is, and then all you do is just click login, and then it'll log it for you. And then as you can see straight away, things has changed a bit. So now obviously, because that meal was 390 odd something, I've gone back to 0, so I'm not under my plan. I am exactly where Fitbit wants me to be, but obviously this is the morning time, not the evening, because it is a balance between nutritional value to build more muscle versus just not putting on. But you need to tone your muscles up. That's important. The next thing important is all these micronutrients. This is the other area. Now if you click on learn more, it gives you a whole lot of information to read through. But the Fitbit guide to this is carbs is 45 to 65%. Your protein is between 10 and 35%. And then obviously your fat is between 20 and 35%. Now these are just an average guess. It's not saying you've got to do that. It's just giving you a rough idea of where you should be. So the next stage would be to okay, then I've gone through that other area. I'll just quickly go through that again. So this one here tells you where you are at this moment in time. If we go back to the main screen, you will see now that I've jumped right back down because I've just ate something. So I've just lost over 390 calories off my estimate. Now this can change. If I were to go out for a walk now in an hour and come back an hour's time and update it, this will be back up to around 2,500 again, because every time it updates, if you've been more active, this number here will go up because you've burnt off more calories. As long as you've got calories left, that's additional. So like I said, if I only had that all day, I would be 3,270. Well, all of it depends on what I'm doing each hour. So just bear that in mind, that it is so interchangeable because it goes by what you're doing each hour. If I just done nothing for the rest of the day, this will definitely go down. It wouldn't stay nowhere near that. But if I were to go out walking and then say I have half an hour rest, then go out walking again, I could get it. You can get as high as you want. It's all to do with how healthy you are and how much you're willing to do. But obviously you've got to be sensible, and if you're starting off new, I would recommend doing the easiest food plan and make sure that you could do that easy, because all this works off of your food plan diary. And when you start your Fitbit, you would pick your food plan diary. If you're new to it and you haven't really done much exercise in the past, go for the easy plan, and then you'd be done. It really is an amazing app, and I think part of the reason why Fitbit hasn't really changed much is because it's a very complicated system, and it takes you through all the way. You know, on a daily basis, I'm only checking this, the main area. You know, I check this number because this number tells me where I'm kind of gonna be towards the end of the day. So I would fully recommend the Fitbit Charge 2, and with the Charge 3 coming out soon, the Charge 2 is going to drop in price, even from new. And I would fully recommend people try it, because the more you put in, the more you get out. So what I'll do now is I'll leave it here. If anyone's got any questions about the Fitbit and all that, put it down below. If I can, I will answer them, or if I can, if I definitely know, I will do a video showing you exactly, well, answering your question. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time. Ta-da.